First of all, my name is Mr. Dover, and we are all from Marine School here in Auckland, New Zealand. What I think would be really good is for the children I've got here, because we've got such a small class, the children, Nikita, keep your hand still. Okay, put your hand down. Okay, if we just get the children to introduce themselves and say what year level they are as well. Okay, so Nikita, you may start.
Hi, I'm Nikita.
Speak up, man.
Hi, I'm Nikita. I'm year 7.
My name is Ellie, and I'm also in year 7. My name's Ilaria, and we're all from year 7.
Good.
Next person.
My name's Josh, and I'm at year 8.
My name's Luca, and I'm in year 7.
My name's Emma, and I'm in year 7.
My name's Zina.
A piece of card like this, right? And I'll give you a hint. You need to make this square. That's an oblong at the moment, but you need to make it square, right? Find the middle and then work out how you are going to cut the paper out to make a windmill that when you blow on it or go like this, that it actually turns around.
Okay.
All right? Now what we'll do is we will give you children here and the children in China maybe 5 minutes. Okay? You need to sit down and you need to talk with each other on how you're going to make it before you start cutting it all out. All right? So just think about it first, because I'm only going to give you one piece of paper. Okay, guys? Now sit down properly, please. Okay? I'm only going to give you one piece of paper each, so you can't muck it up. So it's got to be a square, not a rectangle. Scissors. Work out how you can make a little windmill that will actually turn around. Alright? So guys, 5 minutes, go in pairs, take a piece of card each, and away you go. Alright? And we'll keep the camera on you. You can do it in pairs. Hey, 2 heads are better than 1. Yeah.
Okay. So, 这边的话，老师的话是给大家做了一个实验，就是说，我们拿一张
You can just push the chairs back and sit on the floor if you like. Okay, well, so, the children in China, have you got paper like this? Can you make something as well?
老师那边的话，就是中国学生。
You can see me, eh? Hang on, I've got drawing pins. No, be very careful. Okay, you have to work it out between yourselves how you think it's going to work. Okay, so here like this, if you fold it across like this, and then cut up there, you should get a square, right? No, I'm not going to tell you anymore. You have to work it out. So I've got to do this. Wow. Okay, we will have to talk through all that. Yeah. Okay. Yes, yes, can we share? Okay, guys. Okay, very good. Okay, can we Okay, this this is a little sample of what the kids have come up with so far. So if I come closer to the camera, you can see what we've got. They do actually turn around like that, but I wonder what's going to happen if we actually get a fan and blow onto there. So if I go, that's a good one. That's a good one. Very good. I like that one. This one needs a little bit more design. Okay, whose was this?
Me and Laria.
Very good, ladies. Very good. Okay. The idea is that we want the windmill to actually turn it around. All right. So there's going to be a lot of trial and error and failure to get the right one. It's really interesting what the children here have done compared to what the students have done in China. Could we have a couple of people who can show theirs, please? Because I think the students in China have come up with a totally different way and a totally different way in thinking compared to what these guys have had. None of them are wrong, it's just a different way to actually do it. So what you need to do is you need to make a little charging unit that will charge up your cell phone so you can keep in contact with everybody. All right? So what you need to do is you look around in your kit of things that you've got and you find particular things. Now the most important thing you find is a little battery-driven motor. Now, this one here, right guys? Yeah. This here is like a little 3-volt motor. If I connected it up with the batteries, and then I put this on here, the motor will actually go. All right? We all know that. You can hear the... Hang on, if we come close, can you see it there? It's going round. Now, based on what you knew from school, you know that if you can actually put a little windmill on here and make it turn around, instead of the battery making the motor go round, the windmill goes around, and through the back of the motor you can actually get power, and that power can charge your cell phone. So your challenge is this: you need to make or design some sort of wind turbine that goes on here, that when it blows around, it makes electricity to charge your cell phone. Now, a couple of things you could consider. Don't always think about it going this way. It could go that way. And I've already seen one of the turbines designs that you've come up with, one of those work this way. So we're looking for things that go this way, and we're also looking this way as well. All right? So think outside the square and come up with some sort of wind turbine device or windmill. You guys know what I'm talking about, eh? Right? This might sound easy, but it's actually harder than what you think. You're going to go through lots of little prototypes until you come up with something. But what I would like you to think about ready for next week is come to us, come to class, same as you guys, right? And I keep talking that way. Come to class with some ideas on what you think you might make. And if you've made a couple, bring them to school and show us whether or not they work. Okay? What we want is a collection of windmill, wind turbine devices, some that worked and some didn't. Because what's going to happen is we can look at yours and we can say, hey, change this around or do this, and that might actually work. Right? So that's what we want to do. Are we able, who was the boy who came up with that triangle one? And it was that way. Can we bring him, can we get him to come back up to front of class? So,
老师，
Very good. We can start.
OK， 那我们现在就开始了。
Last week we asked you to come up with some designs. Are you able to show us some of your designs, and then we will show you our designs?
上周
Okay? Need to do is we need to think about how we can improve on the design that we've got in the first place. So what I would like you to do is to think about how you can improve your design. I'll give you maybe 3 minutes to talk with the next person on how you can improve your design, and then we will show you how we can connect that to our motor to actually start to generate electricity. By next week, you need to come back to class with a final design on what you think your wind turbine is going to look like.
第一个呢，就是你们下周每个人呢。
I think you have got a really, really nice design.
他觉得你这个设计很赞。
Her design looks like it's going to work. We would be very interested to see how she develops that ready for next week. Can we get her to show her design and where she's up to for our next lesson? Something else she needs to consider is how is she going to connect all of those propellers together to actually drive the motor?
Okay.
How is she going to connect it all together to make the motor make electricity? That is going to be very interesting.
老师
Strick wants to know, is she going to connect the big propeller up to the motor, and are the little ones helping the big one turn around? Have got some designs, and I will choose one of them to share with you, and then I would like one of the students in China to share with us. So can we start like that?
现在新西兰
this is actually, you're going to come across problems and challenges along the way, and next week it would be really good if you could share some of the problems you had and how you actually overcame them.
如果
Example, Nikita has made the 4 blades that are going to go round his big propeller. His biggest challenge at the moment is to have these bend so that it catches the wind a lot better. I know Nikita will keep going with this, and he's going to have to solve that problem. Then we've got to join them all together on another big disc. Maybe if we hot glue gun that, we will have to talk about it. We are just going to keep going, making ours at the moment, because I don't know when we will actually be cut off. So we are going to continue now with making our first prototype. So if the class in China, if you guys just keep working on yours, and then next week we want to do the same sharing session that we did last time. Okay, right at the beginning of this lesson, because you had some really, really good ideas. So we're just going to keep making now, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we should give a clap to that group, the first, second group who did. They should clap.
OK， 我们可以给点掌声给第二个小组，好。现在的 the width of the blades will influence the electricity production.
What do you mean by the width or the?
I mean the diameter of the blade. Okay. Yeah, diameter of the blade will influence the production of the electricity.
Yeah, it's not only the diameter, even the shape of the blade. So when they produce the blade, there is a shape, like they have to produce that, because normally you might have seen like it's in this shape, which is coming like in this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which will like allow the wind to like flow like this, and which is creating a wind flow in this direction. So that's how it's made. Like it won't be just flat.